Imagine a ship sailing through the vast Atlantic, devoid of any soul, yet in perfect sailing condition. Welcome to the mystery of the Mary Celeste. In the heart of the chilling winter of December 1872, the enigma of the Mary Celeste began to unfold. This American merchant brigantine, christened the Amazon before its name was changed, was discovered drifting aimlessly off the Azores Islands. Despite the harsh weather conditions, the ship was in near perfect condition, its sails partially set, and with no immediate signs of an emergency. Stranger still, the ship was desolate, with not a single soul on board. An eerie silence hung over the Mary Celeste, a silence that seemed to echo the mystery that was about to unfold. The ship's cargo, over 1,700 barrels of industrial alcohol, was largely untouched. The crew's belongings, their clothes, their personal items, were all in place, as if waiting for their owners to return. The ship's logbook noted nothing unusual, the last entry made 10 days before the ship was found. The lifeboat was missing, and a single rope trailed behind the ship into the icy waters of the Atlantic. It was as if the 10 people on board, 7 crew members, Captain Benjamin Briggs, his wife Sarah, and their 2-year-old daughter Sophia, had simply vanished into thin air. It was a scene that seemed to defy logic and reason, a ship sailing smoothly yet without its crew. A ship that was not abandoned in haste, but one where it seemed the crew had simply dissolved into the ether. The Mary Celeste was a floating enigma, a mystery wrapped in a riddle, shrouded in the icy mists of the Atlantic. What became of the 10 souls aboard the Mary Celeste remains one of history's most chilling maritime mysteries. To understand this mystery, we must go back to where it all began. The year was 1872, and the place was New York City. The Mary Celeste, a brigantine merchant ship, was preparing to embark on a voyage that would etch her name indelibly into the annals of maritime history. At the helm was Captain Benjamin Briggs, a seasoned mariner, known for his steadfastness and skill. He was a man of the sea, having spent the better part of his life navigating its unpredictable currents and temperamental moods. An experienced crew of 7 men, each handpicked for their expertise, accompanied him. They were a small but sturdy team, ready to face the challenges that lay ahead. But the Mary Celeste was not just a ship of men. Also on board were Briggs's wife, Sarah, and their 2-year-old daughter, Sophia. For them, this was not just a voyage, but a family adventure. They had faith in Briggs, trusting his ability to steer them safely across the vast Atlantic. The ship set sail from New York Harbor on November 7th. Their cargo was raw, unrefined alcohol, a volatile substance but a lucrative one. They were bound for sunny Italy, for the bustling port of Genoa. It was a voyage like any other, or so it seemed. The winds were favorable, the skies clear. The Mary Celeste cut through the water with ease, her sails billowing with the promise of a prosperous voyage. But the sea is an unpredictable mistress. Beneath her calm surface, she hides a world of secrets, of stories untold. The Mary Celeste, with her crew of 10 and cargo of alcohol, was about to become one of those stories. A tale of mystery and intrigue that continues to mystify us even today. As the ship disappeared into the horizon, little did they know that this was the beginning of a journey that would forever be shrouded in mystery. They were bound for Genoa, Italy, but destiny had planned a different course. As days turned into weeks, something inexplicable occurred on the Mary Celeste. The Atlantic Ocean, the world's second largest ocean, is known for its unpredictable weather. As the Mary Celeste sailed through its vast expanse, she would have encountered a variety of conditions. Glistening calm seas could transform into raging tempests in the blink of an eye. The crew, seasoned sailors as they were, would have been prepared for such eventualities. They would have known the importance of staying the course, maintaining the ship and keeping their wits about them. Over time, the Mary Celeste would have navigated through thick fog banks, buffeting winds and towering waves. These conditions, while challenging, were part and parcel of life at sea. Yet it's improbable that weather alone could explain the mystery that was about to unfold. The ship's log, the captain's daily record of events and observations, provides a crucial insight into the voyage. The last entry, dated November 25, 1872, revealed no signs of impending disaster. It noted the ship's position, off the Azores, an archipelago in the mid-Atlantic. The entry was routine, mundane even. There were no hints of a storm, no indications of conflict among the crew, no suggestion of illness on board. It was as if it were just another day at sea. Yet something, somewhere, went terribly awry. For when the Mary Celeste was found, just over a week later, she was deserted. The ship was in good condition, her cargo was intact, and there was enough food and water to sustain the crew for 6 months. But the crew, the lifeblood of the ship, had vanished. Not a soul was on board. Had they voluntarily abandoned the ship? Were they forced to leave? Were they taken away? The questions are many, the answers few. The Mary Celeste continued her journey, but her crew had vanished. On December 5, 1872, the British brigantine Dei Gratia stumbled upon a ghostly sight. There, in the vast expanse of the Atlantic, the crew of the Dei Gratia spotted a vessel wavering aimlessly. As they drew closer, they recognized it as the Mary Celeste, an American brigantine that had set sail from New York a month prior, destination Genoa, Italy. The crew of the Dei Gratia called out, waiting for a response, but the only answer was the creaking of the ship's timbers and the whistling of the wind. The Mary Celeste was eerily silent. It was clear that something was amiss. The crew of the Dei Gratia decided to board the Mary Celeste, their hearts pounding with a mix of curiosity and dread. As they climbed aboard, they were met with an even more perplexing sight. The ship was completely deserted. No sign of struggle, no hint of violence. The cargo, over 1,700 barrels of industrial alcohol, was intact, save for 9 barrels that were empty. The crew's personal belongings were still in place, as if they had just stepped away for a moment. The ship's logbook, last updated 10 days before, gave no hint of trouble. In the ship's galley, they found a meal prepared but uneaten. The ship's clock had stopped, frozen at a moment in time, but the most puzzling discovery was the absence of the ship's lifeboat. The Mary Celeste was equipped with a single lifeboat, and it was nowhere to be found. The ship's crew had left, but why? And where had they gone? Even the elements of the ship that were typically indicators of distress, such as the ship's flags, were as they should be. The sails, despite some damage from the weather, were still set. The ship was not sinking. She was seaworthy and ready to sail. Yet there was no crew to sail her. The Mary Celeste, a ship that had set sail with a crew of 10, was now a ghost ship, abandoned in the middle of the Atlantic. The mystery of what happened to the crew of the Mary Celeste remains one of the sea's most enduring enigmas. The Mary Celeste was a ship without a crew, a floating enigma. The mystery of the Mary Celeste has sparked numerous theories over the years. As we dive into the depths of speculation, it's important to remember that none of these theories have been proven as fact, but each offers its own intriguing possibility. One of the earliest theories suggested was piracy. The Atlantic was a hotbed for pirates during the late 19th century. Some speculated that pirates might have boarded the Mary Celeste, taken the crew hostage, and left the ship to drift. But the absence of violence on board and the untouched cargo of alcohol cast doubt on this theory. Pirates, after all, were known for their love of plunder and rum. Another theory is that of mutiny. Perhaps discontent brewed among the crew, leading to a violent uprising. This theory, however, also lacked supporting evidence. The captain, Benjamin Briggs, was known to be a fair and respected man. Furthermore, his wife and daughter were on board, making a mutiny less likely. Then there's the idea of a rogue wave. Some suggest that a monstrous wave might have swept the crew overboard, leaving the Mary Celeste to sail on without them. This theory gained traction after simulations showed that a large enough wave could indeed sweep the deck clean without significantly damaging the ship. Yet the ship's log last entry indicating fair weather contradicts this theory. The most outlandish theories, however, venture into the realm of the supernatural. Some proposed that sea monsters had taken the crew, while others suggested alien abduction. A few even claimed that the Bermuda Triangle had somehow extended its mysterious influence to claim the Mary Celeste. These theories, while entertaining, lack any basis in scientific fact or historical evidence. Investigations and inquiries into the incident have been numerous. The British Admiralty held an official inquiry soon after the discovery of the ship. The hearing found no evidence of foul play and concluded that a natural disaster was the most likely cause. However, it failed to specify what kind of disaster. In the late 20th century, documentarian Anne McGregor launched a new investigation into the mystery. She proposed that the 9 barrels of alcohol found empty on the ship had leaked, releasing fumes. The crew, fearing an explosion, might have abandoned ship temporarily, only to be swept away by a sudden storm. This theory, while plausible, also has its flaws. For instance, why would the crew abandon a perfectly good ship in the middle of the ocean, leaving behind their belongings and the ship's log? And why did the captain not mark the ship's location on the chart before leaving? Other theories suggest that the crew fell victim to a deadly disease, or were driven mad by tainted food or water. But again, no evidence supports these claims. The ship's provisions were found untouched, and there were no signs of illness or violence among the crew. The fate of the Mary Celeste's crew continues to baffle historians and researchers alike. Each theory seems to have its merits, but none completely satisfy the questions that surround this maritime mystery, and as time goes on, the likelihood of finding definitive answers dwindles. Yet despite all these theories, the fate of the Mary Celeste crew remains a mystery. Each speculation adds another layer to the enigma, making the Mary Celeste not just a ghost ship, but a symbol of the endless human quest for understanding and truth in the face of the unknown. The Mary Celeste, a ship name that echoes through the corridors of maritime history. Its tale, shrouded in mystery, has transcended the boundaries of time and has left an indelible mark on popular culture. Indeed, the Mary Celeste's enigmatic story has become a wellspring of inspiration, resonating through the pages of literature, the frames of movies, and the screens of televisions. It has birthed countless tales of ghost ships and maritime mysteries, sparking the imagination of storytellers and audiences alike. In literature, Arthur Conan Doyle, the creator of Sherlock Holmes, penned a short story titled J. Habakkuk Jepson's Statement, weaving a fictional account of the Mary Celeste. His tale, brimming with mystery and suspense, sparked public interest and further fueled the mythos surrounding the ship. The Mary Celeste has also made its mark on the silver screen. From the black and white reels of the early 20th century to the high-definition movies of today, the Mary Celeste's legacy is preserved and perpetuated. Its story has been adapted and reimagined, each rendition adding a new layer to the ship's lore. On television, the Mary Celeste has become a staple of paranormal and mystery programs. Its story has been told and retold, dissected and analyzed in countless documentaries and series. It has become a symbol, a metaphor for the unexplained and the unknown, a testament to our fascination with the mysteries of the sea. But perhaps the most enduring aspect of the Mary Celeste's legacy is its status as one of the most famous ghost ships. It stands as a haunting reminder of the sea's unfathomable depths and the mysteries they hold. Its name is synonymous with maritime enigma, its story forever woven into the tapestry of nautical lore. The Mary Celeste, a ship that sailed into the unknown, continues to intrigue and mystify us to this day. The mystery of the Mary Celeste is a reminder of the vast and unpredictable nature of the sea. A ship set sail only to be found abandoned. Her crew vanished without a trace. Her journey began with anticipation, yet ended in an eerie silence that echoed through the ages. Theories and speculations abound, from the plausible to the absurd, each attempting to pierce the shroud of mystery that envelops the ill-fated voyage of the Mary Celeste. Yet none have managed to provide a conclusive answer. Her legacy lives on, a spectral symbol of the unexplained and the unexplored. Each facet of her tale is a testament to the enduring allure of the unknown and the inexhaustible human quest to unravel it. As we delve into the unknown, we are left with more questions than answers, and the ghost ship Mary Celeste continues to sail on in the annals of maritime history.